From the National Information Technology Development Agency, Nitda. This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
The E-Government Training Center, EGTC, has been meticulously set up to deliver e-government training for Nigerians in two folds. The first is public servants from all of Nigeria's public service sector, that is federal, state, and local government levels. The second is the organized private sector, and this involves training as many members of the private sector as possible. On today's episode, we're looking at developing the operational and functional capacity of the E-Government Training Center for E-Government Impact. I am Edion Frank, and this is Nitda Impact.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
You can be a part of this program by logging on to our website, www.nitda.gov.ng, or all our social media handles displayed right on your screens. Let's begin with what's making the news headlines this week. Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Pantami, gets commendation and is described as a digital and IT citizen by International Conference on Theory and Practice of Electronic Governance. Nitda continues her capacity building program for members of staff on tackling, dictating, and averting cybercrimes and criminals in organizations. Here's the news proper. The Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Pantami, has been described by the International Conference on Theory and Practice of Electronic Governance as a digital and IT citizen. The minister, who was represented by the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, Nitda, Malam Kashfu Inuwa Abdullahi, presented a paper titled Driving the Implementation of the National Digital Economy Policy for a Digital Nigeria, Journey So Far. Here's Nitda Impact Senior Correspondent Sophia Gezi with the report.
The Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Pantami, has been described as a digital and IT citizen in the digital industry and sector by the United Nations University. The minister, who was represented by the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, Nitda, Malam Kashfu Inwa Abdullahi, at this year's International Conference on Theory and Practice of Electronic Governance, delivered a paper titled Driving the Implementation of the National Digital Economic Policy for a Digital Nigeria, Journey So Far. The aim of the conference is to promote interactions and cooperation between universities, research centers, governments, industries, and international organizations, which are essential in every digital journey. Over the years, International Conference on Theory and Practice of Electronic Governance has established itself as a major conference in the electronic governance due to its unique contribution to academic practices. Sophia Ogezi, reporting for Nitda Impact.
In her ongoing capacity building program and training towards a digital Nigeria, the National Information Technology Development Agency, Nitda, has organized another series of training for members of staff of the agency on tackling cybersecurity challenges and creating more awareness on cybercrimes and criminals. The agency believes that by the end of the program, participants will be equipped on how to avert cybercriminality in their individual departments and organizations, thereby minimizing cybercrimes and infringement. Again, Sophia Agazi has details.
The need to protect information from being lost or from theft is essential in every organization. Implementing effective security measures is equally as important. To this end, the National Information Technology Development Agency, Nitda, has organized a training workshop for members of staff. The essence of the workshop is for participants to understand the basic concept associated with cybersecurity and what is needed to secure information within the cyberspace. Nasser Ibrahim, a consultant with Digital Jewels Limited, and Mr. Valentine Udo said the program is in line with NIDA's mandate on cybersecurity and the need to create more awareness for members of staff.
So what we did here today is an awareness session for its staff on information security management system. So we looked at the importance, we looked at risks, and we looked at some cybersecurity trends that may affect Nitda's information security.
And we're here to ensure that our staff are abreast of information security policies and processes in order to achieve the agency's mandate.
At the end of the training workshop, members of staff are expected to have basic concept on how to dictate fraudulent activities going on in the cyberspace, especially as it relates to cybersecurity, and what is needed to secure oneself, organization, and others from cyber criminals. Sophia Ogezi, reporting for Nitda Impact.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Time now for Nitda's cybersecurity update.
How to check if an online business is legitimate. This is our focus for this week's cybersecurity update. I am Mansur Aliyu Hassan. Online businesses are growing rapidly. And while it is more convenient to buy things online rather than going to a physical store, you should be wary of the risks that come with it. Scammers are always looking for a way to make quick money off you online. So it is important that you are proactive in finding out if a business is legitimate or not. If you feel any slight suspicion, do not carry out any transaction with the business. It is always better to be safe than sorry. Here are some tips that can help. Check for a physical address. Even online businesses should have physical address. If the business you are looking at doesn't appear to have a physical address and a contact information at all, that is suspicious. You should be able to contact the business in case of trouble. Call the business. If the business has a number listed, call the number. See if they answer as the business and sound professional. If they do, that doesn't necessarily mean they are legitimate. However, if they don't, that's a sign you should take your business elsewhere. Ask friends and family. Check around with friends and family to see if they have used the business before and what their experience was with the business. Oftentimes, someone you know will have used the business and they can confirm if it is legitimate. Check the payment details. Most legitimate businesses open a bank account with the business name. If the account name is a personal name, instead of a business name, then that is suspicious. If it's a business account and something goes wrong, you can always involve the bank to get information that could help. That's all we have for you. Stay tuned for more updates.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Here is Barrister Emmanuel Edet, Nitda's Head of Legal Services and Board Matters, to speak on the proposed Nitda bill.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel Edet. I work with the National Information Technology Development Agency. In 2001, the federal government developed the National Information Technology Policy. The vision of the policy was to make Nigeria an IT-capable country by the year 2005. One of the strategies to achieve this policy was the establishment of Nitda. In 2007, Nitda was established by law. You will agree with me that the goal of the vision of making Nigeria an IT-capable country has since been achieved. In the light of this, in October 2019, the President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, redesignated the Ministry of Communications as the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. In the same year, the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy was developed with the vision of transforming Nigeria into a leading global digital economy to provide quality life for all Nigerians. Based on this, there is a need to refocus Nitda to perform the roles that have been assigned to it by the policy and ensure that Nigerians benefit from the $13 trillion global digital economy. To provide the requisite framework for this, the new Nitda Act seeks to facilitate changes in the digital economy space and provide the required legal foundations for the prosperity and general well-being of Nigerians. The Act, when passed into law, will improve the regulatory space for global competitiveness. It will also promote innovation and support the startup ecosystem. It will facilitate the use and spread of government digital services to all Nigerians. It will promote digital literacy to support market access to Nigerian goods and products, provide enhanced stakeholder engagement to ensure a private sector-driven economy, promote security, safety, and trust in the use of digital technologies. We are sure that with this, we'll move in the direction of the Nigeria of our dreams. Thank you very much.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
This week's special report is on developing the operational and functional capacity of the e-Government Training Center for e-Government Impact.
The E-Government Training Center, EGTC, has been meticulously set up to deliver e-government training for Nigerians in two folds. The first is public servants from all of Nigeria's public service sector, that is, federal, state, and local government levels. The second is the organized private sector, and this involves training of as many members of the private sector as possible. The operational model of the center is a collaboration between the National Information Technology Development Agency, Nigeria Communications Commission, Galaxy Backbone, and the Public Service Institute of Nigeria. Under the leadership of Nitda, these parastatals are expected to jointly run the center by playing various roles. Nitda currently plays the role of funding the capacity building in the center, facility management, provision of consumables, and financing of day-to-day running of the center. Nitda also invests in capital projects that add value to the center. On its part, Galaxy Backbone Limited is in charge of internet connectivity requirement and website hosting of the center. On the overall, the center operates 6 different courses. The first category of 3 courses is focused mainly on sensitization and awareness creation. Courses under this category include Executive 1, targeting heads of parastatals, permanent secretaries, and legislative members, etc. Executive 2, targeting directors, deputy and assistant directors, and Professional, targeting senior public servants below assistant directors. The second category is the hands-on training, IT project planning and development, targeting IT public servant, and e-security, targeting special IT professionals in public service fall under this category. The last training category is the Train of Trainer program. The category focuses mainly at training of staff from relevant MDAs who have an IT background with the sole purpose of reproducing, replicating, and regenerating additional instructors to fast-track the speed of training. The staff of the center are drawn from different agencies and parastatals to ensure a rich blend of dynamic minds with cross-cutting skills and intellectual. 3 staff come from the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. 5 staff come from the National Information Technology Development Agency. 1 from the Public Service Institute of Nigeria, and 1 from Galaxy Backbone. In addition to this, the center engages the services of 18 career-trained manpower from different MDAs as instructors handling the capacity building programs for a fee. The governing committee of the center was inaugurated and featured an ensemble of sound minds from various government agencies: Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, National Information Technology Development Agency (NITDA), Galaxy Backbone, Nigeria Communications Commission (NCC), and Public Service Institute of Nigeria (PSIN). The committee is jointly chaired by the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency (NITDA), Malam Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, and the Managing Director of Galaxy Backbone Limited, Professor Muhammad Abubakar. The center was built and donated to Nigerian government by the Korean government through the Korea International Cooperation Agency (KOICA) for capacity building of e-government in Nigeria. The center represented the peak of the first phase of KOICA's e-government initiative, which started in 2013 and ended in 2019 at a cost of $8.5 million. The second phase of the initiative, which started in 2020, will run till 2026 and is worth $13 million. Some of the achievements of the center so far include, but are not limited to, drawing up and implementing the 2020 training plan, drawing up, securing, approval, and commencement of implementation of 2021 training plan, continuous hosting of activities and events from partnering MDAs, continuous organizing and hosting of quarterly meeting of government committee, creating and strengthening of relationship with stakeholders via courtesy visits, obtaining a ministerial commendation on 2020 training performance, and securing ministerial approval for designation of EGTC as enrollment venue for NIN. In the year 2020, training in the center only took place in the last quarter of the year, due mainly to the lockdown that was occasioned by the coronavirus pandemic. Still, 606 public servants were trained from 10 batches of 112 participants each. Capacity training projections of 2021 was set at 3,000 participants. So far, 367 public servants have been trained. As more trainings are expected in October, the projections of 3,000 beneficiaries is still feasible. The capacity building model established in the e-government training center is how the digital elements of Nigerian IT space align in order to develop a center that benefits the full operationalization of the combined efforts of the ecosystem, intellectual, resource, and collaboration. As Nitda leads this collaborative excellence, public servants and private sector actors alike will receive capacity that will bolster the foundations of Nigeria's e-government aspirations. With the support of KOICA, Nitda and the rest of the agencies and parastatals are set to deliver full digitization of government activities by 2026 in line with the implementation of NDEPS and the e-government master plan.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Up next are our tech tips for the week. Did you know October is National Cybersecurity Awareness Month? It is a month dedicated to educating the public about cybersecurity and the basic knowledge required to stay safe and protected online. Here are some personal cybersecurity best practices. 1. Use strong passwords and do not share your password. 2. Use two-factor authentication. 3. Keep your software up to date. 4. Use antivirus and firewall. 5. Never click on known links and attachments. 6. Download only from authentic and trusted sources. 7. Avoid divulging personal information online. 8. Back up your data regularly. 9. Avoid use of public Wi-Fi. And number 10, always review your accounts for suspicious activities. Be cyber smart.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Time now for the Bridge to Mass Challenge Nigeria 2021, a call for application.
Bridge to Mass Challenge Nigeria 2021. The National Information Technology Development Agency NITDA, in partnership with Mass Challenge US and Global Network of Zero Equity Startup Accelerators, invites early-stage entrepreneurs and startups across all sectors to apply for the B2MC Nigeria program. The B2MC Nigeria is a national startup competition and bootcamp that identifies and accelerates top startups and connects those startups to the global market. Startups will participate in intensive multi-day bootcamps where they will receive tailored training and workshops based on the startup's needs, one-on-one mentorship from top international experts, networking opportunities with industry players in Nigeria and globally, unique access to the city's business ecosystem including investors, corporates, and more, exposure to investment opportunities through facilitation of connections to investors and private demo days, access to NITDA's facilities such as the National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, NCA, access to NITDA facilitated incentives through multinational companies operating in Nigeria such as cloud vouchers and so on, and many other benefits. Don't miss the opportunity to take your innovative enterprise to the next level. Hurry up and apply now. Application link, visit https://bit.ly/b2mcnig. Deadline October 15th, 2021, midnight.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
On Innovation Hub is Jennifer Chizwa Onyekwelu with Startpreneurs. Startpreneurs is a full-service technology service company that provides cutting-edge technology solutions for government and large organizations. These solutions span from cybersecurity, software build and deployment, IT consultancy and training, hardware system deployment, and much more. Utilizing emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, big data, augmented reality, machine learning. They also support the digitization of the nation's economy through digital literacy and entrepreneurship programs for the Nigerian youths.
My name is Jennifer Chizwa. I'm the founder and CEO of Startpreneurs. Startpreneurs essentially operates a venture builder model, which is a parallel entrepreneurial ecosystem. We support entrepreneurs with incubation and acceleration, and also we're a full service technology company supporting government and startups with technology solutions here in Abuja, Nigeria. The many ways that Startpreneurs has ensured economic growth and also the penetration of technology in different government agencies is by equipping the Abuja Enterprise Agency ICT lab with computers. Abuja Enterprise Agency essentially support thousands of entrepreneurs in Nigeria with SME support, MSMEs, and essentially training. With this amazing opportunity, the startups can use the computers, essentially learn digital literacy, and also learn a lot of entrepreneurial skills themselves. Some of the key events that Startpreneurs has been involved with Nitda in is GITEX. GITEX is a huge technology event hosted in Dubai where Nigerian startups are selected from different geopolitical zones with disruptive business ideas to go pitch at the Dubai World Trade Center, showcasing Nigerian startups and in the innovation that is happening in our country.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
As Nitda leads this collaborative excellence, public servants and private sector actors alike will receive capacity that will bolster the foundations of Nigeria's e-government aspirations. With the support of KOICA, Nitda and the rest of the agencies and parastatals are set to deliver full digitization of government activities by 2026 in line with the implementation of the NDEPS and the e-government master plan. To learn more on how you can benefit from our activities, kindly log on to our website www.nitda.gov.ng or all our social media handles displayed right on your screens. Until we come your way next time, our special appreciation goes to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Pantami, the Director General of Nitda, Malam Kashfu Inu Abdullahi, and the entire management and staff of Nitda for this program. I am Eddie Young Frank. See you next week.